Oops, I pooped.
When you take a chance, then you check your pants and you find out you got duped. If you've got a tale of bodily betrayal, well, it's your lucky day on Oops, I pooped.
Hey, Pasquale, what's going on with you, man? How's life?
Oh, it's good, man. It's good. We're in potty training, so poop is our life right now. My kid just told me this morning when he sat down, he's like, I'm not doing a big plopper. And I was like, okay, that's a good way to start it off. All right,
By the way, welcome to another exhilarating episode of Oops, I Pooped. Yeah, so you got not a big plopper.
No, man, no. And my parents were staying with me the last week, and the bathroom that they have is where my bidet is. So that has been like around my world. Those are my two big poop points.
Yeah, you got to navigate and plan accordingly. You got to try to plan ahead as much as possible because we only have 2 bathrooms in our house. And when there's 7 people, luckily my parents wake up early and do their business, but my kids could sit in there for a long time. And my poor parents are, my dad's pushing 70 something years old. The prostate starts to turn into a watermelon at that stage, and you got to go. So it's exciting stuff.
Yeah, dude, I found, like sometimes you'll go on a trip or whatever, and just being away from your element, you end up not having to go to, like, you'll go like 2-3 days and you're like, wait, just like, it's like, no, we're not seeing the familiar things. We're just on, and as long as you haven't eaten anything that's going to trigger your body, just kind of holds up. I found I was, I'm like doing normal stuff here, that my body just like did that. It was like, oh, that bathroom's off limits. That's where I poop now. It would be crazy for me to find myself pooping in one of these other bathrooms here over the last couple months.
How many bathrooms do you guys have?
We have 3 bathrooms. One is in our bedroom. I would never poop in that bathroom. I would never poop in our bedroom's bathroom.
You would never poop in your...
Oh, no. Well, certainly not without the bidet now. But like even before, it's just like, it's just like my wife's only bathroom. Of the 3 bathrooms, it's like her only bathroom.
That's her sanctuary.
Yeah.
You don't want to soil it.
If she came in, it's like, that's rude. And it's also a small bathroom. So it's like, I feel like...
Oh, yeah. You did mention that before. But also, you don't want to soil the sanctity of her precious.
Yeah, exactly.
With your disgusting bowel.
Yeah. And then that way, when I walk in there and it smells like poop, it's like, you did this.
We know who dropped this one. There's no question there. No mysteries to be solved. I actually... Oh, man. So let's talk about, we had this whole situation of like people getting diarrhea all across the nation.
Yeah.
Right?
Has that settled down or is that still going on?
I think so. I forget what it was called exactly. But I'm pretty sure I had it.
Okay.
I didn't eat a Taco Bell or anything, but I mean, it's how ironic is it? It's not even ironic. Just like Taco Bell's causing mass diarrhea.
Sure.
Hysteria.
Yeah. It seems like what you sign up for. Yeah.
Par for the course. But I didn't have Taco. I don't know. I feel like because, I mean, it's always a disaster in the bathroom, but this was especially concerning because it was just straight liquid. Like I was at the pool with my son and the 4-year-old, and I was just like clenching in the pool. I was like, I gotta go. What am I gonna do? This kid's having so much fun in the pool. I'm gonna have to like drag him out and take him to the bathroom and make him sit there in the stall with me while I just pour liquid shit out of my ass. So
I haven't had that actually happen to me yet, but oh my God.
Well, luckily he turns to me and he's like, I have to go pee pee. I was like, you're in luck, dude, because I gotta pee out of my butt right now. So
you knew what you were coming into? Like, did you know it was gonna be like that?
No, I mean, it was like, it wasn't like crazy uncomfortable, but it was just like it's one of those situations where you just can't fart.
Yeah, oh yeah. You knew it though. You were
right.
like, okay.
So I've already been through it, but I work from home, so I'm always near a toilet. So it really wasn't that disastrous, except for which I'll get.
And that's a particularly dangerous thing to have going while you're in the water, a very liquid poo. It's like if you let a fart go, dude, and it's like from the second the gates open, it's not a fart.
I would have never been allowed at that pool again. There's children everywhere, and for me to just,
it immediately would have clouded you. Like other like a log might have taken, you might have had a chance to get out before it started.
You could push a log out and suck it back in real quick if you know. But, wow, I didn't even think about it. I mean, I knew, I was like, there's no way I'm going to try to fart. Like this is, that could be bad. So he said he had to pee. I'm like, great, me too. Let's go. So he went to the bathroom, and then I'm like, all right, my turn. You have to come with me. And he's like, why? And I'm like, just get fucking stalled me. I have to go. Because at that point, I really had to go. This isn't even the good story. So So we go to the stall. I pee out of my butt. The kid sits there. Oh, daddy, it's disgusting. I'm like, yeah, just give me a second, whatever. So I clean myself up. All is well in the world. But before that, and this is the reason why I knew not to fart in the pool, is because I was working on some music. I was just, doing my work, and I had come across this so there's this new rapper I'm especially excited about. Shout out to Prof, this guy Prof. So I've been listening to his new album. It's fucking incredible. Prof, if you're listening and you shit your pants, hit us up. So he actually has this like really emotional song. This album's incredible. He has this really emotional song at the end of his album. And so I'm just like, I need some inspiration. Like I need to feel something musically real quick. And so I throw on this song, and I'm having like a moment with this song. It's like a really emotional, like he's performing it, and he's getting emotional while he's doing this live performance in the studio. And I'm watching it, and I start to get a little emotional because it's a great song. And then I'm like, I gotta fart a little bit, but I'm like emotional watching this, like really intently watching this video. So I'm just like, let me let this one slip. And then like, dude, the fucking like tail end of the video, as it's like really the emotions really coming on, I just completely shit myself. I let this fart out, and it just, as soon as it comes out, I'm like, dude, are you fucking, my body just completely failed me, and all the emotion I had just completely flipped Uno reverse, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta run upstairs. Thankfully I was at home, and so I was able to go upstairs and take a shower. But I'm like, I wonder how much, because it felt like, for sure, when you shart, okay, it's wet, it's warm, there's something going on. Yeah. But I'm like, maybe I could salvage, just maybe change my underpants. Dude, I go up, it went through the underpants. It was a fucking pile of shit in my underpants. So I had to change my underpants, throw my shorts into the laundry. It was just disgusting. And so I basically hosed myself down with the bidet, and then used a bunch of baby wipes, and then got my ass back in gear. But like, once that happened, I knew this has only happened to me once before, and that was when I definitely had salmonella. I mean, I'm pretty sure there was like that was when Burger King had a salmonella outbreak, and I had Burger King, and I shit my pants, and I remember I was leaving Jen's house, and I farted, and it was the same deal. As soon as it happened, I was like, oh, and Jen looked at me, she's like, are you all right? I was like, I just shit myself. And she fucking started laughing, of course. And so it was the same deal. Yeah. So I sharted, man. I joined Team Shart.
What, like, emotional shit? How many other people have shit themselves while listening to Prof's music? And being an emotional shitter is a funny idea of like, it just like, it pulls at all the strings, and one of them is like your sphincter.
It's just like the strings. Yeah. It just loosened everything up. I don't know if you've also shit yourself listening to Prof's new song.
I'm just curious how many people, while intentionally listening to music, have shit themselves. Like it's one thing for it to be on when you shit yourself, but you sought out this experience, and then
I didn't seek out to shit myself.
No, but you sought out the song. Like you were sitting there trying to listen, trying to be inspired, and then just were like, oh, I'm emotional. Like, I'm just going to fart. It's also kind of funny to have to fart while being emotional. So, like, it starts
just
there.
A release. I was like, oh, let it go. Let the emotions flow. And then I was just like, and then it just all came out.
So, what's it feel like? Like, as we've discussed in a previous podcast, like, sharting really is a new thing in my life, and it's not happening at high volume yet. So, the one that happened to me, every bit of it felt like a fart, but in retrospect, it was just like a fart with like layers to it, like,
well, yeah.
So is that kind of what it, I mean,
I was clearly sick.
Sure.
So yeah, it felt like a fart. And as soon as but it's like almost seasoning on top of the fart.
Yeah.
Because you let it go, and it's still, until the tail end of it, all of a sudden it's like, oh, there's more. Like, there's a whole thing that you've just released with this.
Like, that air was holding this back.
Yeah, because your body's just like, whatever is inside, we got to get it all out, and we got to do it by any means necessary. And if that's by tricking you into thinking, it was trickery. My body fucking...
Well, then good thing you had that warning at home and the safety, and didn't let one go in the pool.
I mean, thank God. Because I remember working at a studio, and we would watch YouTube clips all the time. Like, we would just share music with each other. And if that happened, yeah, I mean, thank goodness I work at home, man. The amount of things that go wrong with my body, I don't treat it like my body is not a temple. I fucking do not take good care.
Well, you're just like, I didn't eat Taco Bell in that window, but I did eat Burger
White
King
Castle
in that window, and like during the salmonella outbreak. Like, if that shit is only at fast food, I've got 100% chance of avoiding it. You know what I mean? Like that's because. But if I've been worried since you said that, I wasn't paying attention at all. But you mentioned that thing, you spelled it out. I looked it up.
It was,
and I was
in like iceberg lettuce or something.
Yeah, so I looked it up and I was like, oh, let it, like, I'm going to just stop eating salads right now. Like, well, because also at work, sometimes I'm eating food that's prepared in a parking lot and then spread across like catering for a film.
Yeah,
is like
the way you say that, you have to back that up.
Yeah, well, it is film. Yeah. It's spread, but it is like prepared in a part. You have to remember, it's like, even though it is good and it's high quality for the circumstances, when you're doing those catered things, it's like sometimes you're in a backyard of somebody's house making it, or a prison yard.
Sit out? Do they take good care of how long?
Yeah, and like they have a huge responsibility to not,
That's all they do is just provide.
They just
food.
Make food. They're just caterers. They come in a couple hours beforehand and they prep all of breakfast. They come in and they start prepping right afterwards for lunch. So certainly some things like sit out and whatever. And I think the lettuce thing, the biggest problem with that is all the folds and shit in lettuce. Like that's how it's very hard to wash lettuce.
Well, that's why I mean, apparently this came about because in the fields of like wherever they're South America, wherever they're growing this lettuce, people are just like shitting in these fields. Have you heard? Like this is why?
Yeah. Sort of. Yeah. I didn't realize that was like maybe a real thing, but that's what it is.
That's what I heard. Yeah, I don't know. Allegedly.
Okay.
Sure. They're in these fields working their asses off, very, very far from a bathroom. And when you got to go, as you and I both know, you got to go.
Oh, yeah. So you're just going.
Like,
if you're just
around
and
shitting and
especially if you got like some high stuff to like duck behind, you just like go.
And I'm sure their hands are getting disgusting. And then they're handling this stuff, which, like you're saying, it's impossible to get in every nook and cranny of a fucking lettuce. So it's pretty disgusting when you think about it.
The last time, it has been a while since I've really like partaken in like lettuce at work for that exact reason. But the last time was when I got food poisoning. Is also the last time I like water shit like that, where it's like you really just you cannot open the doors for anything unless you're open over a toilet.
It's just straight. Yeah, it was straight liquid.
My God, now that I think about it, I'm saying that I welcome food poisoning again, but having a bidet will change the next food poisoning or 100%. Diarrhea experience, because like I remember that being one of the hardest parts, was like just having to go again with toilet paper on your butt, like, and just doing preparation H wipes, and just like you're just like, oh God, yeah, because like from the inside out it's like burning on all that shit. It's like ring of fire, and just to also have to be like dabbing it with paper, they're like with toilet paper, man, like that's God. Yeah.
I also made the mistake recently of getting a spicy sandwich. This is another thing that's like very upsetting. Another sign of just getting old is I just can't handle spicy food. I don't know if we talked about this before, but I used to love spicy food. Like, got all the hot sauces. I had a whole fucking cabinet of hot sauces. I had a sandwich with just a few hot peppers on it, and it was so good. And then the next, like, I was up at 3 a.m, just like, oh, my gut was just killing me, and I had to go to the bathroom and shit. And we all know, like, after you eat some real spicy food, that shit, it burns all the way through. It's not just on the way in; it's on the way out too. And that sucked, man, because I really like that sandwich.
Yeah,
I guess I could just have no hot peppers, but God damn it, I like my hot peppers.
Yeah, I've had to shut all of that down from heartburn stuff. Like the second I eat something spicy, I get heartburn. It's just like not whatever I got going on in my stomach. It's like just I can't handle the acid, the high acid stuff.
It's I looked it up. I forget the chemical that causes the discomfort. It's basically like a safety thing it's like a defense mechanism.
Sure.
Don't eat me because I'll burn you.
Sure.
And whatever that is, your body it's more sensitive to it as you get older. And it fucked me up, man.
Yeah.
I was having some painful. The problem was also that I had the first. Another thing of me not listening to my body, right? Just completely ignoring the warning signs. I had the first half because it was a massive sandwich, and we each got one, and we should have just split one. First half, stomach ache, but it was like not in the middle of the night type. It was just like the whole next day. And then But I was like, that fucking sandwich was so good. I'm
Yeah, you're still gonna do it again.
And I had it, and then I was up in the middle of the night, all night, fucking stomach ache. It was killing me, and I was like, I knew I did it to myself.
Yeah, it's funny, like the what overpowers like
Food overpowers everything.
Just like for sure, desserts will do that. Like no savory, spicy, anything like that will pull me in like a dessert will. Like if I know a dessert is crippling me, I'll
like
still
a purple
like a colored dessert. Like it is like, yeah, man, I'm like a bee. Like we said before, it's just like there's something about it like draws me in. But even like my mother-in-law will make something. She just brings over like a huge dish of something. And it's like, I don't want my kids eating it. I know I shouldn't eat it, but it's going to stay in the refrigerator for like, whatever, a week. And in that week, like a rice pudding or something like that's a cream heavy, like really, it's going to win and it's going to take me down. And, but I'll still do it. And I'll just be like, as long as I'm here and I know I don't need to go anywhere, it's like, I know the pain, but I also, this couple seconds of taste up here overpowers like hours of pain,
Does it actually, like if you eat anything creamy, it actually like hurts your stomach?
And at the speed at which it does, it would blow your mind. Like, dude, it would blow your mind. Because I think I told you the time that the Speed and I went to we were just walking around in Atlanta, and I think she might have been pregnant at the time. That'd be my defense, but I think it was totally me that drove this, knowing fully well what happens to me. But we saw an ice cream sandwich shop, and I was like, it's a brand new ice cream sandwich shop. We got to go try this out. I'm 35 or whatever, 34. At that time, I knew that what was going to happen to me. I've had so many, so I knew what was going to happen.
And we're just walking
We're just walking around the streets. Yeah. And we're like a mile away from our house, our apartment. And we go in, we get an ice cream sandwich. We start walking. We're walking back towards our house. I'm a quarter of the way through the thing, still eating. It's a mile. What's it going to take us 15 minutes to walk there? The last like 7 blocks, I was like, Dad, we got to go. We got to go. Come on. Like I'm getting like really frustrated. And I just like had to put my thing down, like totally focused. But now I'm walking and I'm like butt cheeks clenched, like going 7 blocks. But that was like 8 minutes. I don't know. From the first time it touched my tongue to me thinking urgently, I have to get to the bathroom.
Your body is efficient in telling you what to put in it.
That will do it. Like cow's milk will do it. And then also that same thing happened to me in.
So what's in that?
This is almond milk.
Almond milk, okay.
Almond milk and coffee that is not brewed hot. Right. Fine, I'm fine with it. Like the cold brew or like an iced coffee hurts me. And like the cold brew iced coffee comparison, I can tell you within a couple minutes after drinking it what it was. If I can't taste it, because 5 minutes after drinking a little bit of an iced coffee, like my stomach starts going like, and it's like, like my body is not handling acid well. Like I got to go get my stomach scoped. We got to figure it out, but that's just where I'm at. And I've like modified my diet to like just avoid all that shit.
Not me.
No, yeah, no, the cramp pain stuff is like way too much. So
having a stomach ache, especially when you wake up in the middle of the night, and it's like because there's nothing else to focus on,
right?
But just like how much your stomach hurts. It sucks,
Yeah.
dude. And then you got to wake up, and of course I got to get my phone, and I got to go sit on the toilet for an hour because then it starts doom scrolling at 3 o'clock in the morning while my asshole's on fire.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I should definitely take a cue from you and maybe make some changes, but I don't know, man.
I would be surprised if things didn't dramatically increase if you stopped going to White Castle. I
actually, truth be told, I love White Castle. White Castle, if you're listening, please sponsor this podcast. That would be a great partnership. But
they're closing on White Castles.
Stop it! We have to stop this podcast immediately.
No, that's like a thing. They're like closing down on White Castles. Like they just shut down the one in Queens.
Oh,
they're shutting down the one like it was like. Queens
but White Castle is not going out of business. Like they're just closing a few locations. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Please let us know what's happening to White Castle in your neighborhood.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I need to eat more White Castle.
Maybe you need to go
in business.
Yeah, there you
because
go.
Like I was saying, like I don't eat it all the time. I love it. It's delicious. It actually doesn't bother my stomach as much because I've built this like iron stomach. I'm immune to all the stuff White Castle does to its food from eating it. I used to eat it a lot growing up. But now I can eat it and be fine. But God forbid we have some lettuce and we fucking have liquid diarrhea for a week and a half.
Yeah.
Thank you, Taco Bell, for that.
That could affect you so greatly and not even touch my orbit.
Dude, I'll be so sad. I'll be honest. going out of business. Let's see. White Castle. No, White Castle is not going out of business. See, this is why I do enjoy the AI answers where it just immediately answers your
Sums it
question
up. They
without
know what
having
you're
to-
worried about.
Yeah.
How many times have
Don't
you
worry,
Googled
fat boy. White Castle's not, because he knows the amount of shit I Google about food. It probably like, don't worry your fat ass.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
exactly what that is. Like,
It is closing a few high-profile, long-standing locations, such as the one in Queens. Blah blah blah. All right, so thank God. If anybody else out there is worried, White Castle is still in business. You can still get your little belly bombers. And also, if you do that and you happen to shit your pants, hit us up and tell us your story. You could email us at the oopsipooppodcast@gmail.com address. You could just write your story. We'll read it online. If you want to call us at 720-805-7667, 720-805-POOP, to make it a little easier for you to remember. You could just tell us your story, record it, we'll play it, as long as you're cool with that. Or if you want to just let us know in the message that you'd rather us kind of disguise your voice or what have you, tell us your story. If you know anybody that has a story, let us know. Tell them to share it with us.
yeah, spread the word. Like, we're looking for good poop stories, and you don't have to have shit yourself, because like the journey is the story a lot of
That's right.
times, you know? And like, I'll just say, of the stories that we've recorded so far, my favorite one was a success story, you know? And when the journey is so complicated and scary, and there's so many like obstacles that you're overcoming, you're rooting for, you know, just like it was yourself, you're rooting for them, like, get to it. So we want to hear success stories too. I mean, the journey is it. So yeah, man, please reach out. Please let us know. Call the hotline, send a DM. Like, we would love to talk to you. But if you don't want to talk to us, or whatever we can do to make you feel comfortable, we just want to tell it. We just want good stories and good storytellers. So
Hit us up, even
yeah.
if you did shit in the toilet, if you have a good story, if it's funny, if it's entertaining, or if you just wanted to get it off your chest, if you want to use this as some therapy, yeah.
Now that we've started to release episodes, I've had a lot of people that have reached back out and been like, you know, oh, I see. Like, I don't have to give my name and zip code and, you know, all this shit beforehand. Just start telling a story. We're never going to say your name, but you don't want us to say your name. That's fine. We just want to hear
leave
your
us
story.
Social security number and your home address.
Right. Exactly. So it's like you're anonymous enough. Also, we're getting like 30 listens to our full podcast. So I think you're going to be okay. But yeah, so we appreciate it. Please reach out if you got a story.
Hit us up.